Okay, now today is the first day of making the feedback from the market adjustable, which will adjust my trading habit. So I'm going to start to disclose what I will be doing in trading, and then I will follow through with discussing the specifics of these trades that I will be taking. It comes into mind. It comes into mind about 6 different setups, which I hope to start off with. There will be uh, there will be at a minimum 6 setups that will be discussed, as I have seen these in the market for the past 5 years. So here we go. All right. So now the foundation of trading. I should call this foundation of trading. The foundation of trading has these elements. Now, sizing is going to be important here. Okay. Sizing is going to be important. Trade management is going to be here. Okay. And based on the price action, it's going to determine where I exit. What I'm going to do when it moves up and then starts to come back down, is it still going to be at this point, or am I going to move the stop loss above here? So that's something that I can add into, right? So the residual is knowing what to do on a dynamic basis. Okay. If trade goes in my way and turns around, where do I exit? Move up, stop loss, or whatever that is, okay? So that's one thing that I need to be aware of. Second one is trade size needs to fit the risk level and rules, such as, i.e., 2% rule. If there is one. Okay, so those are a couple of things that I need to be aware of. Okay. Now, there are essentially 4 elements. Okay, so there's 4 elements. One of them is a setup, which seems to be in itself. I'm essentially just stripping out the emotions and emotions. I'm essentially stripping out the emotion now. I'm just gonna essentially lobotomize emotion. So there are essentially just 4 important uh, parts of the foundation of trade, which is the setup, the entry, the stop loss, and take profit. Okay, and then it'll all unfold based on price action, right? Everything is going to unfold because even the candles are based on price action. So these elements are important, and I'm going to discuss it. So first I'm going to define here One is going to be the setup. Then I'm going to discuss 2, three, and then 4, right there. 2, 3, and then 4. Okay. So this is the way that I'm going to conduct disclosure of my trading. Okay. Now this is going to be obviously different than what professionals are talking about. I'm going to disclose what I'm going to do. So these are the 4 things that I would discuss. And then later on, I can discuss about if the trade goes in my way and then reverses in my direction from me, then I can do something else with that as well. So that'll be the number 5. That'd be number 5 and number 6. As my development starts to increase, then I can discuss it in more detail in some other manner. Okay, so the first part is going to be the setup. Okay, the second part is going to be the entry. The third part is take profit, and the fourth is stop loss. And then fifth will be when the trade against me. I can discuss that. It seems so simple, but something I can discuss. Number 6 is going to be the trade size. It needs to be discussed as well. I need to fully vet it out in order to ensure that I'm prepared to make the trade. Okay. So essentially, if I were to describe this scenario is, so if I were to describe this scenario right now, what I'm discussing is the first part is going to be the preparation area. Then there's going to be the start. And this is going to be the finish. And okay. So that's the preparation. That's the start. That's the finish. Okay, that's how it's going to be. And then once I perfect it with the initial setup, then I'm going to take it another level. Okay, that's how it's going to be. All right, let's do it.